Hey, so I found the How to Play movie, and it takes like 10 minutes to go through, so I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it does kind of explain the basics. Definitely, whoever made the How to Play movie for this definitely should learn how to pace things out. it's a problem I have too. Sometimes I talk too much at the beginning of a video, but this is like, it's like 2 minutes worth of mechanics like to understand and digest, but it's spread out into like 8 minutes. So I'll go ahead and I'll play a little bit of it here. I still don't have the hang of it in terms of like you know, how to apply it in actual gameplay. But basically what it's saying here is you get different kinds of power-ups depending on which attack mode you're in. I don't know why they've made it so convoluted by calling it defense mode and attack mode. I don't know why it's like that. It's basically just the same as every other cave shmup. You have like a normal speed of movement and you have the slower speed of movement, which is meant for dodging. So when you use the slow one, you gain energy. When you use the fast one, you get steel, which turns into katanas. Like, you can see how long this is taking. Easily could explain this in like half the time or even less. And it's nice that they have this at all, because there's not really a whole lot of information for this on the internet. It is a good foundation, but it definitely could be explained a little quicker. So you get options for attacking enemies up close with the basic shot, and not the hold shot. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play the first level again. This is basically overview part 2. I still need to practice. But since I don't have this thing connected to the internet, I don't have a splitter for my Ethernet cable. I don't really care about the replays and stuff. So if I do 1cc attempts on this, it's probably going to be like this with more extends. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this game enough to go too hard into it. So I have it set like this for now. We'll see how things go. The only time I've ever 1cc'd any cave game at all was Daifukatsu on novice mode. So the only one that doesn't have novice mode is Climax. So it seems like it's pretty accessible. So I'm going to try to apply all the convoluted stuff that tutorial takes like 10 minutes to explain. Like, see, I'm getting the steel for attacking them with the basic shot. I actually just bombed on accident.
少子千番。さあ、これを超えてみせろ。違う。あなたは間違っている。やめてください。
Ah, there we go. I got the katanas off. Cool. Nice. So that's basically how the mechanics work. Even though it took like 10 minutes for that tutorial to explain it. That's basically the gist of it. You get different power-ups for attacking enemies both up close and with the 2 firing modes. So... yeah, the pacing in the tutorial is bad. Once I get better, I'll probably do more attempts at this. I just wanted to add a little addendum to that overview. That basically explains it a lot faster than the game does. It's nice that it's there. I mean, obviously games like this don't have a huge wealth of information on the internet, at least not in English. So it's nice that it's there, but if they ever do localize another one of these shmups, which seems doubtful, this was published by Rising Star Games, and they mostly do more budget stuff now. You might remember Earth's Dawn earlier in the year. That's another game that they published and localized outside of Japan. So I don't think they do shmups anymore. It seems like the Dakika is the only one that really does the cave ports. So if they do a port of this on Steam, which I'm pretty sure is inevitable, probably the next year or two, they're going to run out of games to port from 360. I'm sure this will be one of the easier ones for them to port, like I said in the last video. Hopefully they work on that tutorial, they like completely redo it or something, because it definitely needs to be a little faster pace so that people don't get bored. It's a lot of information to digest, but it's not taught to you in the right way. They repeat a lot of things and it just moves very slow. If it moved a little faster, it would have been easier for me to understand. I watched that whole thing. I actually laid down in bed watching it, like not fully able to digest, and then I just go into the first level and I was able to understand it a lot quicker. What is nice is that at the very end of that tutorial movie, they actually show someone playing through like half of the first level, and they have like text at the bottom explaining what they're doing. I think that would have been way more effective than the way that they tried to teach you. But yeah, there you go. I'll have more later. Peace.